Right then, okay, excuse the way I'm talking as you hear. I'm still not 100%, but, you know, hey-ho. I'm up here in my little workroom. It's like 10 to 11 in the morning on Friday the 14th, I think it is. And, right, I have been working and doing my quilt blocks for my Liberty quilt and obviously my Laurie Holt quilt. I've been doing on this machine. This is my big straight sew, which is a semi-industrial, but this is the one I use for my bag making. And I keep thinking, I keep having to, you know, set the alignment on here all the time and unthread and thread up if I want to do my quilting. So I am lucky enough, and I do say I am lucky enough to have a couple of three machines. Well, a few machines. Now, underneath this counter here at the back there, I have the big Janome 6600, which is the Quilters edition. I have that, but I just can't get behind everything, get it out. But this little baby, this is the Juki E61. This is years old. And I started teaching on this machine. And I was lucky enough to have this gifted, and it is a little workhorse, this machine. And I thought this would be absolutely perfect. It's a small size. I'm going to change all this, so you'll see all this at the end. Change all this, and then this little one with the hard cover will sit at the back there, and will be fine for. Oh, sorry about the flashing light. I didn't notice that. Will be fine for me just to get out and do my quilting, patchwork for my Liberty quilt and for the finish off the Laurie Holt quilt and things like that. And then I don't have to keep threading them up and changing over needles and do all this, that and the other. Right then, so I am going to get busy and I'm going to start moving stuff around as I do. And I'll be back at the end. Right then, she's all set up. I found the walking foot as well. And oh, now I've gone and put that there. Hang on, let's move that up. In there is all the accessories. Oh, that's handy because that marks my scant 1/4 inch. And now I could just use this just for my patchwork. I know I haven't got a thread cutter or nothing like that, but you know what I mean. We started like that, didn't we? We did. Also, you're going to see it in the video later on. I invested in the Gypsy Quilter. Rachel, did you get one, sweetheart? I tell you what, they're a lot bigger than I thought they were. And they've got spongy stuff, so look, it doesn't slip. You get a screwdriver, and in the back here, you get all spare blades. So when you're your speed piecing, you just cut rather than picking up the scissors. Perfect. But I'll tell you all about that in the video later on and where I got it from, because you've got to hop over to where I got this from because they've got discount at the moment, a brilliant discount. But I'm waiting for something to come today. Hopefully it'll come today. That else that I got from them as well. So yeah, we'll go from there. Right then. So this from now on is my patchwork machine. So I'm gonna have to move stuff around so I can keep this out. Okay then, back later. Right, I just thought I would show you how I am organising the Liberty quilt. And in this box here is the background fabric and all the samples. And I've actually put them all in colour order now. And I'll explain more about that later. So that's in there. These are the next two blocks already cut out, ready for sewing. In this little tin I've had for donkey's years are the little bits. So that's where I keep the little bits. In here, it's like a process, isn't it? These are the blocks that are finished. And then in here, this gorgeous bag, which I will show you in the nicers from my dear friend Teresa, is a Liberty, and I'm using that for my hand sewing for this quilt. Oh my gosh, I love it. Right then, okay, so now I've got to sort out where I'm going to put that lot. Right then, okay, I've had enough now. I don't feel well again. Right then, so this is what I've done. So up there is my genies. And then there's the Liberty. Ooh, come on, that's it. There's the Liberty. Oh, that's my hand. There's the Liberty stuff. There's the machine. My iron and mat has moved over that side where it used to be, I will say. That there is a project I'm hoping to get done this weekend. And I'm hoping to make a new design board, but I need to go and get some wadding. So they are my two books that I am using at the moment. Well, not the granny one yet. I'm hoping to. I've got a project in mind. Up there, that there is all my project bags. That there, next to it, there, has got all my finished cross stitch that I use for the display down on my dresser for the months and stuff. And then here, in here, now in this one here, these are all cross stitch project bags. Now you normally know I am a one project person, but I'm being brave, so I will talk about that later. That there is my crochet blanket, my Nimue. You know which one it is anyway, it's there. That little box over there is cross stitches that I have already completed and done, and so I'm going to find a home, see if I can find a home. I'm just stuck on where to put my Harry Potter stuff. So I might have to have a word with Glenn to see if he can put another shelf up somewhere, but we kind of ain't got a lot of room. There, look, if you see that there, that's wrapping paper. And you see LB scratch post. That's wrapping paper from Emma Ball, and I couldn't use it, so I've put it on the wall. Look, ain't it cool? And obviously there's my pumpkin back, and on the door my pumpkin. So yeah, so it's looking a lot better. I'm pleased with it so far. We'll see how it works, if it's functional for me. Yeah. So, but at least then I've got two machines there for my patchwork. This big beast here, my little darling, for work, for the bags and stuff. So, and obviously under there is always the overlocker for the yarn cozies. So yeah, I'll have to see if Glenn's got any ideas on where to put the Harry Potter stuff. Oh well. So I'm going to call it now because it's nearly 12. So I'm going to go down and do lunches. Get Elmy up. He's been asleep all day. Right then, I'll see you later.